morning to Los Angeles.
Good morning to Slovakia.
You don't even have 30 years and you worked twice in Team, which was nominated for Oscar Award. And in 2014, magazine Forbes ranked you into the 30 most successful people under 30 years. What do you think? What is your biggest life success?
Honestly, I think, just like doing what I really want to do. Because, awards are definitely nice, and all the awards like Oscars and Golden Globes and all these things are just like telling me that I'm doing something right and people think that I'm doing something right, but at the end, it's just about you and what you want to do. If you're doing what you want to do, then you are successful in your own world. So I'm just glad that I can do what I want to do. And that's great.
And how it was on beginning? What said your parents when you told them that you want to work in Hollywood?
Well, it was pretty incredible because when I came home and told my dad that I want to work in Hollywood one day, he asked me what I can see from the window, and I said that the only thing that I can see is just a forest. And he said, exactly, it's a forest. We are in Vaporins, we are not in Hollywood. So go back to work. And so my parents didn't really like the idea of becoming a visual effects artist because it just seemed to be too difficult and just too crazy. Basically, they didn't agree that I should do that. And at the end, I got a job in Hollywood.
Now you are working as lighting technical director. What did you think? What do you actually do on movies?
This is gonna be a little bit. I spent last 5 years working as a lighting technical director, which is true. But right now, I'm actually cutting movies right now and trailers for movies. I'm not doing lighting and rendering anymore. But on all the movies that you mentioned before, I was creating the whole layout scene and I was doing rendering and look development of the main characters. This is not gonna make sense for people that don't know anything about visual effects, but let's say that I was giving to the creatures the color.
To build a better world?
Have you ever worked with some famous director or actor or actress?
That makes enemies.
I'm not sure if I can say it, but a few months ago, I was a PA visual effects assistant on set of the new Spider-Man Homecoming in Berlin. Actually, don't mention Berlin, say in Germany. Sorry. Sometimes I work on a set too as a visual effects assistant. So I'm actually telling to director what we can do and what we can't do in visual effects. So yeah, I meet the actors. I met Chris Pratt in Guardians of the Galaxy 2. I met Tom Holland, the new Spider-Man. I met people like George Lucas and Christopher Nolan and all these people. Yeah, it's a huge team. It's not just me and them. It's a team. So we meet each other, but it's a whole teamwork.
Is it art, creating in most cases not existing things and cities?
I think it is art. I really think it is. It's a digital art. We don't have a brush, we don't paint on the walls, but we are creating something that is digital. But I think that the people that are doing it are artists. I think they are.
And you don't think that movies now really on visual effects?
Well, when you look at the list of top grossing movies in the history, the first one is Avatar, $2.7 billion. The second one is, I believe, Titanic. The third one, I think it's Star Wars, The Force Awakens. And the first 50 movies that earn, the most money, they are full of visual effects. So, yes, if the question is, are visual effects important for the film industry?
Yes.
Definitely yes.
How much do you earn?
How much do I earn? That's a good question, and my contract says that I cannot tell you. But I can tell you that, for example, my colleagues here in LA, in senior position, earns about $21,000 per month, which is quite good, I think.
Is there a movie that you would want to work on him this year?
You know, I like Christopher Nolan. I love Marvel, and he doesn't work for Marvel. He always, works for Warner Brothers, and I think that they have really good relationship. And Warner Brothers owns DC, which is our biggest competitor. So I will not probably work with him soon, but I just want to work with him because I think that he's just incredibly talented and great, and I love what he does.
When you was working on Avengers 2, you was on red carpet premiere in Los Angeles. Did you got any invitation or how does it work?
So for Avengers, it was a bit complicated. I received my invitation for the second Guardians movie, New Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. I received an official invitation from Marvel, so I will join them on the red carpet. But Avengers 2, I don't know if you have time for the whole story, but I've worked at Lucasfilm Singapore, and I decided to go to Los Angeles. I took my Iron Man mask and just decided to go there, and when I was part of the crowd in front of the red carpet, Christopher Townsend, who's the visual effects supervisor at Marvel, called me and he asked me like, "Hey, are you here?" And I said, "Yes, I'm here. I'm just like, jumping here with the crowd." And he was like, "If you're here and if you want, we have a ticket for you, so join us." And I was like, "Are you kidding me?" "Yeah, if you manage to get to the security box in 5 minutes, you can be on carpet with us." Oh my god, so challenge accepted. So I just run into the security, and they stopped me, like two meters tall guys, muscles everywhere. They were like, are you kidding me? Who are you? Like this Iron Man? And I was like, no, I'm actually going for the red carpet premiere. And then Chris came and gave me the ticket, and so it was unofficial that the first red carpet premiere was unofficial. I wasn't supposed to be there. But at the end, I was there. I met Robert, I met Scarlett Johansson, the director of the movie, even all the Marvel crew, everyone. It was great. It was amazing.
Thank you for your time and interview. Good luck in your work.
Thank you, sir. It's great.
Že kluk z traktoru, který neměl rozum a vyrazil do světa a šlo to, takže nevidím žádný problém a nevidím žádný důvod, proč by to nešlo i s dalšíma příběhama a s dalšíma lidma. Takže děkuji moc.
Ty můžeš mít úplně jiný skvělý příběh a za chvíli tady můžeš sedět vedle mě, jo. To je prostě dneska všechno možné.